I'm 77 years old, and the thing I gave my entire life to doesn't even remember my name. 50 years of work, and when it was over, nothing was waiting for me. I'm sitting alone at my kitchen table right now, the same table my wife and I bought in 1974. The house is quiet in a way that feels permanent. No rushing, no deadlines, no one needing me. People used to say I was dependable, a hard worker, a provider, but tonight, all I can hear is the clock on the wall, and all I can think is how loudly it's asking me one question: was it worth it? The past, before the mistake. I grew up believing one thing mattered above all else: work hard, and everything else will fall into place. My father believed it. His father before him believed it too. I was born in 1948, just after the war, a time when men didn't talk about feelings. They showed love by putting food on the table. I remember being 22, standing in a gray office building for my first real job. The smell of fresh coffee, the hum of fluorescent lights, my tie too tight around my neck. I felt proud, important, like I had finally stepped into the life I was supposed to live. When I met my wife, Sarah, I promised her something very simple. I'll take care of you. And I meant it. We bought a small house, peeling paint, a creaky front step, but it was ours. Our first son was born on a rainy Tuesday. I held him for maybe 5 minutes before a nurse told me visiting hours were over. I didn't complain. I had work in the morning. I told myself I'd make it up later. That became a habit. The turning point. The choice I made. The moment I made my mistake didn't feel dramatic. That's the dangerous part. It felt reasonable. It was 1985. I was offered a promotion, more responsibility, more hours, more money. Sarah looked at me across our kitchen table, the same one I'm sitting at now. She asked, "Will you still be home for dinner?" I laughed, said something careless like, "This is temporary just until things settle down." They never did. I missed birthdays, school plays, quiet evenings that never came back. When my son asked if I could come to his baseball game, I said, "Next time, buddy." There was always a next time, until there wasn't. At night, lying in bed beside Sarah, I'd feel the space between us grow. Not physically, emotionally. I told myself I was doing the right thing. That sacrifice now meant comfort later. That was the lie I lived in for decades. The consequences. The realization. The years moved faster than I expected. Suddenly my hair was gray, my kids were grown. The office threw me a retirement party, a cake with my name spelled wrong, a handshake from a man I barely knew. They gave me a plaque, thanked me for my service. On Monday, they replaced me. No calls, no emails, no one asking how I was adjusting. I came home early that day. The house was empty. Sarah had passed 2 years earlier. Cancer doesn't care how hard you work. I sat down in her chair, the one by the window, and that's when it hit me. All those late nights, all those missed moments. I had saved everything for a future that never arrived. My children call sometimes. They're polite, kind, but there's a distance I helped create. You can't outwork time, and you can't buy back presence. The wisdom. What I know now. Here's the truth no one told me when I was young. Your job will never love you back. It will take everything you give and ask for more. The people you love won't wait forever. They grow, they change, and one day you'll look around and realize you were present for the wrong things and absent for the ones that mattered. I don't regret working hard. I regret what I worked instead of. I thought success was measured in hours and promotions, but success was sitting on the floor building toy cars. It was listening without rushing. It was coming home on time, even when no one demanded it. If I could speak to my younger self, I wouldn't shout. I'd whisper, "You don't need to prove your worth. You already have it." If you're watching this and thinking, "I still have time," please don't wait to find out if you're right. Close this video. Go sit with someone you love. Listen to them. Be there. I can't change my past, but you're still living yours. If this story stayed with you, let it. There are more like it here, and fewer tomorrows than you think.